Let's sketch the transformations. G of x equals 1/2 x squared. H of x equals 2x in parentheses squared. I of x equals 1/4 x squared plus 2. And j of x equals negative 1/4 x squared of the standard parabola f of x equals x squared. Recall that a number between 0 and 1 compresses the standard parabola. So g of x is going to look like something like this. Let's plug in some x values to get some y values to get some precise points on the graph. 0 squared is 0, divided by 2 is 0. 1 squared is 1, divided by 2 is 0.5. 2 squared is 4, divided by 2 is 2. 3 squared is 9, divided by 2 is 4.5. When we square negative numbers, we get positive outputs. So we can also graph the points negative 1, comma 0.5, negative 2, comma 2, negative 3, comma 4.5. Connecting the points using a slightly curved line, gives us this compressed parabola. How can we sketch h of x equals 2x in parentheses squared? Recall that a number greater than 1 in front of the x stretches the graph. So h of x is going to look like something like this. We are going to plug in some x values to see what corresponding y values we get. 2 times 0 is 0 and 0 squared is 0. 0.5 times 2 is 1 and 1 squared is 1. 2 times 1 is 2 and 2 squared is 4. Again, when we square negative numbers, we get positive outputs. So we can also graph the points on the other side of the y-axis. Connecting the points using a slightly curved line, gives us this stretched parabola. What about I of x equals 1/4 x squared plus 2? 1/4 in front of the x compresses the graph, and the positive 2 shifts the graph 2 units up. So we already know that 0, 2 is a point on the graph. One squared is 1, divided by 4 is 1/4, and 1/4 plus 2 is 2.25. 2 squared is 4, 4 divided by 4 is 1, and 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 squared is 9, 9 divided by 4 is approximately 2, and 2 plus 2 is 4. So this compressed graph looks like this. Let's look at the last transformation. J of x equals negative 1/4 x squared. The negative sign reflects the graph about the x-axis. And the 1/4 is going to compress the graph. So the graph is going to look something like this. 1 squared is 1, divided by negative 4 is negative 1/4. 2 squared is 4, divided by negative 4 is negative 1. 3 squared is 9, divided by negative 4 is approximately negative 2. So this reflected and compressed graph is going to look like this. More to come, so stay tuned.